as a team when you're trying to construct your best lineups? What are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Diawara in at the four-man position. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
The NBA, the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Diawara can't hit. First quarter of play, a minute in. MP right side. And the dunk by Jackson.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
So it's the Knicks now. The Bulls making their last shot. Back to Brunson. Will it go? It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. New York shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw good from Brunson.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Brunson. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to Diawara. White against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the block. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Bridges. Brunson's got 5 points.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Diawara from behind the arc. The rebound by MP.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Bridges outside. Here's Diawara. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And here's Brunson from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Charlotte just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Edey. Buzelis comes in for Hunter. Dunn, he's checked in for White. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Now here's Westbrook in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to McBride. Sees the lob. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
The rebound by Yabusele.
come on. You can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
A nice shot by McBride.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the Connected Cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pass to Yabusele. MP with the block. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Westbrook taking his time here. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's McGuire in at the small forward position.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Chicago passing it around. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Shot from 12. MP with the block. Pass to Buzelis. 4-3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Knicks trail by 15. And here's Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Towns. MP with the block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's MP. Covered by Towns. Jackson. Pass to Jones. Shot from the wing. No luck on that one.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot by Towns, no good. Chicago leading by 15. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dunn's got his first basket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Giddy's checked in for Dunn. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Now here's Westbrook, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Giddey passes to Jones. MP outside. On the wing, MP. Let's go with a three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th assist of the night. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's MP. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 18. Westbrook with it, guarded by Vucevic. Westbrook can't hit.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And Russell Westbrook, he's adapted to becoming a spark plug off the bench stand.
Well, he's been in this league a long time, B.A., and he's willing to take on whatever role is necessary to produce W's. That's what a professional does.
Pass to Anunoby from deep. The rebound by Jackson. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." BA, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Edie's checked in for Vucevic. Hunter comes in for Buzelis. And it's White in for Jones. For 3, Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
MP shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Bulls leading by 19. Giddey finds Hunter. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. Jackson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Brunson. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires in the triple. MP's got 36 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Stolen by Giddey. And now the Bulls in transition. And here's Hunter for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Chicago. A huge 24-point lead for them. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We're around the halfway point.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. DeAndre Hunter is out there with MP, and it's Edie in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's Hunter from the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And New York has possession. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Towns, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Edie. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Brunson looks it over. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Jackson, the pass to Giddey. Outside White. Clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hunter's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
For 3, Bridges. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Edey with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Diawara. New York, again, can't hit.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Screen by Edey. To the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Bridges. After the basket by Chicago. High post Towns. And stolen by Jackson. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And there's Hunter on the assist by Jackson. Hunter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Brunson, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
A minute 20 left in the third. Really left him alone that time. Hunter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
3-pointer, Bridges. Chicago with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP outside. Hunter, good. Hunter's got 12 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Diawara, covered by MP. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Jackson's Chicago with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Back to White. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Inside. Here's Diawara. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for New York, Miles McBride is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways, so you got to take that into account.
Pass to Dadier. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Down low. Picked it. Here's Dadier, defended by Jones. Driving inside. Now here's Towns. Double team on Towns. Here's Dadier. And the three off target. Chicago has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Jackson against Towns. Vucevic. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Towns down low. Defended by Jackson. Towns passes to Westbrook. Here's McBride. And again, the Knicks missing. And the Bulls shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Vucevic, a screen on Towns. Jackson finds Vucevic. MP against Towns. Pass to Dunn. There's the steal.
Fuck.
Here's Dadier. To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. Fred, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Towns outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. Jackson's got 39.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
2 minutes.
Pass to Diawara. There's a 3. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Brunson. Chicago has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Jackson, the pass to Vucevic. Yes, it's good.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
Right wing. To stop the drought. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double. It's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Jones against Brunson. The rebound by Jackson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Kicks it out Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Double-digit assists tonight, MP. That's got to be one of the more satisfying ways to engineer a victory, no?
Yeah! Ooh, it's a beautiful game when you play together, isn't it? Come on, Jennifer, I know you feel me.
I do.
Film session tomorrow is gonna be fun.
Well, enjoy, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brian, back